Hello, it's Jim. Okay, I'll just give you a quick update, Thursday update, because it's all been happening today. I just want to go through a couple of things. Ads in Bitcoin. I'm going to do three things today. Ads in Bitcoin. It just takes two, and then easy Bitcoin matrix, maybe BTC champ. But I'm just going to go through these. I hope, fingers crossed, everything's crossed. That the banner should be ready tomorrow. The programmer promised us that he would have it done by the weekend. So, fingers crossed on that one. The 125s are working on the right hand side here. Just have a look. So if you go to your back office, advertise, click banners. If you go to this auction, this size is wrong. I have to change that, and this is what I'm waiting for. There's a little glitch there, so he's busy programming that along with the commissions, because the commissions, I want to switch that back on so everybody gets commissions from them. It's micro payments, but lots of micro payments will add up. And the banners are going. I see there's competitions going on now. When you click on the left hand side, if you click to go to the auction, you'll get an error message. So just click backspace. But if you go to the 125 banners, you can add, before you start bidding on an auction, add some banners. So if you just click over here, add banner, and then you've got your banner sizes. Again, I hope, fingers crossed, tomorrow it should be ready. But at the minute, 125, the URL where you want to send the banner, and then add the banner URL or the file. Click submit. Touch, in this case, the foot. So on, so on. You know how to load the banners. But once you've loaded a few banners, you can load, as many as you want before you start even bidding on the auction. But these are the ones I've loaded myself. So if you pop over here to auctions, and let's just say this one, I don't know, that might be me already, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's mine. But basically, you would just pick. I'm just going to find one. Hang on a second. Go back to auctions. Find one what's not bid. So there's no bid on that one, eh? Or there's some here, but no bids. Let's just go wherever. Don't want to step on too many toes at the minute. So I won't let them advertise. So these are the ones that are loaded already, yeah? If you've got a drop down menu, so let's just say there. I'm going to choose that one. Place a bid, and now my bid's in for that particular hour, for that banner. And a few people, like literally 2 minutes before the banner's due to, here, this one closes in 10 minutes, and I've been watching like a couple of people just like try to gazump you just right at the last minute. So it's getting quite competitive in there. Again, it's coming out of your main balance. And I'm just going to take that one as well. That's the second one. So I'm going to bid that as well. But it's coming when you're buying it, it's coming out of your main balance. And I think, again, once the 468's finished, everything will be coming out your ad balance. I just didn't want to overload it while the programmer was re-scripting this side of it. But it's work in motion. I haven't forgot about it. I've been pushing them, to be honest. I said I want to fix for the hangout, so we'll see what happens. So that's what's going on with the banners on that side. I'll give you a quick update on this one. It just takes two. I made a couple of videos in the early birds group. If you're not in the early birds, I'll stick the link below for the early birds Facebook group, because that's where we do all the team building and what have you. But literally, this got dropped on us yesterday. Just give it I'll stick the link in below. It's so easy. It's like $2 or thereabouts, depending on the price of Bitcoin. I think it was $2.10 or something when I joined, and it might be $2.15 or something, just looking at the price of Bitcoin. But it's around about the $2 mark. And you can piff people in. Have a look at the comments here. Give the site a look over. It's a smashing site. and so far it's working. You know, it's very, very straightforward. Gives you a breakdown. You can. It's a 2x6 matrix, so you can only have 2 people on your first level. So what the system's trying to do is get you to join, and then piff 2 people, and then get those 2 people to piff 2 people, and so on and so on. And if people do that, the numbers will, in theory, will explode. But I'll give you a look over my back office. I mean, it was just over, I think it was about 5 PM yesterday, so around that marker. So it's about 30 hours ago. This is your back office. Donate. It's pretty straightforward. Donate. You've got a couple of walkthrough videos, and everything's very clean. Everything's clean set out, and explainer videos, very short. They don't bore you, they bore you to tears. Just tell you what you need to do, and then when you first go to pay level 1, step 1, before you can do that, you have to add a wallet address, a BTC wallet address. And I've had a couple of chats with the admin via emails, so I know they're alive, and they answered me emails, and I had a couple of little niggly things, and that when you put your wallet address in here, you can't change it, so make sure you've got a good wallet address. You can change it via admin support, but in the settings, there's no place in they want that for security. So when you do put your wallet address in, you cannot buy step 1, or you can't get piffed in step 1 until you've put your wallet address in there. So it's very important, and it's a good system. You don't have to go over here first, in the menu, and then find your wallet and place this and that. It's foolproof, because to go to step 1, before you can do that, there's a space here say, please put in your Bitcoin wallet address, and that's where you'll get paid, because it's an automated system. Basically, I mean, I'll show you my results. Again, I've been going to town, the last 24 hours on it, posting it in groups and Google Plus and mailing me list and whatever. I'm just getting started, but I had one person already. Where's the spillover? He says, oh, it wasn't even 24 hours old. But again, if you piff 2 people, and then they piff 2 people, so it's going to cost you, like, say, $4. The numbers will just go bonkers. I really have a high hopes for this, to be honest. If you go to the dashboard, I'll just have a quick look again. There's your donate, summary, and this is your promotion. Depending on your screen size, that sometimes is there. I've shrunk my screen a little bit. I'm just going to see if I can make it bigger. No, because I'm recording. But your summary is this one, and your promotion is this one. When you want to piff somebody, you click this button. And again, I've made a video on the early birds, so just have a look at that video. So I don't want to go into that now. But summary, it's doing quite well. I've received so far 0.01, and I've qualified 4 steps, 27 sign-ups. Just have a look at what's going on. And like I said, it auto upgrades you. So once you're in position 1 or step 1, you can just let the system recruit some people, piff them in, or let them pay the way in. Piffing 2 people is the fastest way to get this going. It's $4, $4, and then they because you've piffed them, then they can piff somebody else, and so on and so on. And mathematically, it could go crazy. I have high hopes. But I'll give you an example. I know Renee and Tammy both upgraded to step 3 manually, but they've got people in their lane as well now. Mike, I piffed Mike in because he had some problems yesterday with his Bitcoin wallet. He made the payment, but his wallet for some reason never sent it. But I know he showed us that he sent it, so I piffed him, and that was the example I used in the video. Steph, she's on position 2. You can see that people are moving up. The level 2s are filling, and the conversion rate is really quite good. Deb Nicholson, she's gone to level I keep saying level 2, but it's step 2. These people, Desire, Haynak, they've just joined. Nicholas, that's Australian Nicholas. I'm not even gonna. I think that's Greek. It looks like it's Greek. I'm not sure, but he joined, and that was the second one I piffed. I went over to him and I says, "Nick, join this, and I'll piff you." I wanted to piff too, because I'm recommending everybody else piffs too. So I wanted to do the same. I don't want to tell everyone, "Oh, you should do this," and I didn't do it. So I searched Nick out and I said, "Nick, join this. I'll piff you." And then I know on Nick, he's loading his wallet tomorrow. And Nick's going to be piffing 2 people. So what comes around goes around. If you piff two people you kind of know, and you'll say, "I'll piff you, you piff 2, and do the same." And there's a few people just joined literally within the last 20-30 minutes. So I'm presuming some of them will be, out of those 4, maybe two will go for it. But it's definitely, you can see it's picking up. I mean, that's not bad for one day's work. And again, it'll build, numbers build on I've seen this happen before, time and time again. It could explode, it may not. There's no guarantees in this world. But if everybody joins and finds 2 people, piffs 2 people, and then they don't have to pay because you've piffed them. They piff 2 people. And again, so on and so on and so on. So it's costing you $4 to join. If you look at it like that, if you explain it like that, everybody, say, right, 2 people, go and find 2 people say, right, join this. I'm going to piff you if you do the same. So basically, it's a $4 buy-in, but 2 by 2 by 2, the numbers will just go explode. I'm telling you. It's a nice site, but the piffing, if you just go back to the dashboard, I'll just have a look at the navigation menus over here, explore, and then if you look at positions, just an example. So that's my step 1, it's full. You can't get any more people in there, you can only have 2. So then it's spilling down to step 2, there's 4 people in there. My step 3, there's 2 people in there, and then step 4, I'm still waiting. So you can see the amounts I've received in my wallet, But this is the other thing as well. I just go to the wallet, explore. I've been looking that much today. Where is it? Come on, Jim. Summary. No, I know, hang on, just give us a second, I'll find my way around it. 1 second. I know it's here somewhere. Donate, view testimony, submit testimony, donation statement, I think, is that it? Yes, there you go. So these are the payments, and what happens is, once you've got 0.00041 Bitcoin in your wallet, it automatically, you don't have to do anything, triggers a withdrawal. So it's it's not like you have to have a huge amount of Bitcoin before it does it. The system literally, once it hits that amount in your wallet, it triggers a withdrawal. That's it, and yesterday it did it. You can see here the 4th. They made these withdrawals by themselves, They didn't do anything. I woke up this morning, checked my wallet, and 3 of them happened while I was sleeping. So, it's working, definitely. For the promotion side, if you just go over to navigation, and this is the first contact I had with the admin, and they replied pretty quick. I mean, obviously they sleep the same as everybody else, but I got a reply from them, and that's always a good sign. And they were polite, welcome, glad to have you here, and what have you. And it wasn't like a copy and paste, because my mail was about, when I went to the promotions tab, yesterday they had these 2 banners, and that was it. This landing page, have a look at that link, it's fantastic, I love it. I just watch it sometimes, just for the cards. I'm a Mercedes person, but it's a lovely car. But anyway, I wanted a 125 banner, and I says, look, can you throw one in because we're using them? And straight away, mail back, done. And they put it in there. So they definitely act. I don't honestly know who they are. I think it's a lady. I can't remember her name. But because it's an instant payment, and it's I always like to know, sort of do a lot of checks if it's a big amount of value. But because it's an auto withdrawal, it's as long as it keeps auto withdrawing, I don't see a problem with it. But it's working so far. I'm liking it. The PIF side, if you just go back to your dashboard, again, watch that video on the early birds. But if you just go over here, pay it forward, and then at the minute, my wallet's empty. Yeah. So why is it saying there? Because I piffed somebody. I piffed 2 people today. Don't know why that is. I know I piffed Nick this morning. But at the minute I can piff. I've got 13 free members in that system at the minute. So you can choose, just an example, I want to piff 2 people. Yeah? Or I might say I want to piff 4 people. You just click piff 4. Add piff funds. You click that and then it'll take you to your wallet. You'll add your funds in here from the system. I'm just curious why it says about. Watch that video because I recorded it anyway. I'm curious about that because I know because I've deposited enough for 2 people. It's very odd, but anyway. I promise you, I piffed 2 people. I'm not telling you to piff 2 people if I didn't piff 2. That's 100%. If you don't believe us, ask Nick because he'll tell you that I piffed him. And I piffed Meg earlier on today. But it's definitely it's starting to move. I wouldn't dismiss it. For $4, that's what you've got to get into your head. It's a $2 buy-in, but then you've got to struggle to get somebody, and everybody's kind of recruiting all this stuff. Basically, if you get it into your head, it's a $4 buy-in, and that $4 is you piffing 2 people. You know what I mean? That's the way. And I'll make if anybody in here, I'll just go to my dashboard. I kind of do this for everybody because it's like, economy. I want to make money out of it the same as everybody else. But if anybody, let's just have a look. Click here to view your team. No, I've pressed the wrong button. Sorry, people. That's this one. So I've got 27 in there. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's just paid, you see. While I'm making this video, they've just paid. If you look at if you go back to that video before, I don't know what that line is. I'll have to ask them about that. If you look at the start of the video, he hadn't paid, so he's just paid in. And then somebody must have went to level 2. Mary. I think she was on level 1 before. Step 1, sorry. Somebody's just gone, because when one of these pays, obviously because they're in my downline somewhere, when they pay, they'll drop in. All the free members won't get anything out of this. As far as the payments and everything. If you join, just an example, you join. I'm not going to name names, but like say this person, they might not fancy it. Just an example. They look at it. Not everybody likes it, and then you join in 10 minutes time and pay. You will overstep the person who up here, because if they're free, they're not in the matrix. They're not in your downline, so they cannot block you by joining for free, which is really good. I like that. We've all been in a couple of matrix programs where the free members block everybody. They bring in a boatload of free members, and then the whole one set of your matrix is blocked. They join you as a personal referral, but that's as far as they'll go. They'll not get in your system, into this system. Until they've paid, which is smashing. I love that. everything that, there's nothing really that bad. They've got a couple of little tweaks I'm going to mention to it, but so far so good. So definitely worth a bash. I'll not waffle on too long. Easy Bitcoin Matrix. Right, for the early birds, the people yesterday, I piffed 20 people in here yesterday. If you haven't gone over to your account, because yesterday you couldn't buy a spotter, go over and because like the money what I piffed is in your account. I piffed 20 people and that was it. And I said, okay, that's the end of it. But then I've got a little bit extra budget, so I'm going to piff another 10 people. But you have to go to the early birds group. There's a post there saying I'm going to piff 10 people. I'll just show you the post. That'll be easier. 1 second. Find the post. Let's have a look. Early birds. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry. 1 second. I'll put the link for the early birds below. Just, but because of a post all over Facebook, it's not going to be. There you go. Okay, I've got 10 more. If you look for that post and put what you'll have to do is, if you go over to Easy Bitcoin again. I'll stick the links below this video for everything that I'm talking about. Set yourself up an account. You can set it up for free. Yeah, that's and then what you'll have to do is, I mean, again, this is not doing bad. I have 26 people. I think I piffed 20. So the 6 people joined themselves. But again, I just started really promoting it like a day and a half ago, 2 days ago or something. But it's quite interesting. I don't know, again, my theory behind this was advertising. You can get ad credits every time you buy a spot or cycle in the spot. You can use the credits for login ads, text ads, and whatever. And I'm cross promoting ads earn Bitcoin in this. So every ad I put in here is either ad earns Bitcoin or it just takes 2. So it's literally cross promoting. That's why I piffed these people, because they're members of ad earns Bitcoin, and I says I'll piff you, advertise ad earns Bitcoin. And it wasn't me being crazy. It was using ad budget, throwing them in here. But I'll just give you, I don't mind sharing my results. I was ready. I'm always like that on a launch, because I know as soon as I press that button, the faster I get in there. It wasn't any favoritism. It was like the first person to buy, first come, first serve. So on the launch, I was sitting there, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, blah, 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 and bang, I pressed it. And I got number 33, which was I was quite pleased with. But I'll just give you an idea of what's what. Let's have a look. Purchase positions. My positions. So I bought my first bronze, and you can only buy 1 bronze spot per day. You can't buy any more than that, which is good and bad. I think it's good to stop all the heavy hitters taking all the glory, all the money, should we say. 1 every 24 hours. So that was the first one. I was number 33, which I was pleased with. Then that cycled, and again, if you go to your account, I'll show you in a second. So I've cycled twice already on the bronze. I'm in a 3rd time. Silver, because when you cycle on bronze, you upgrade you to silver. Cycle that one, so I earned $1 there, and then the other $3 what I earned upgraded us to level 3, which is gold. So I'm on this. I've still got 1 to cycle there, and it could, in theory, again, this could go crazy, because I know there's a lot of people using different email accounts and buying multiple spots. I'm not doing that. I can't be bothered with it, to be honest. It's like a full-time job but if you use your loaf, like piff a few people in. If you've got $5, you can piff 10 people in. Just an example. There I've cycled already once from the gold. And then I've got 2 gold spots going at the minute, active. And as this builds, it's going to build up momentum. I think this could be, again, 100% transparent. I haven't seen, I think they had a few issues on launch. I was preoccupied, so I didn't really get excited about it. But I think, the guy's pretty transparent in the Facebook group and everything. So I think it could it's potential. But the worst case scenario, I'm using this as an advertisement. Every time I cycle on these things, I'm getting more ad credits. And then just an example, the banners, that was it. I wrote to them because the banners, I've got ad credits there for the banners, but I couldn't, when you add a new banner, it wouldn't take the URL, image URL, and if all our teams had the same problem. But all the other ads are working. My websites, you can see here, website, that's for the surfing, added me credits, but because I've recycled all these different positions, it's only day one. I've got a big chunk of credit, so I'm advertising the rotator link for Adams Bitcoin and just takes 2 for the websites. But you can see that text ads, login ads, you get a small amount of credit each time. So again, just takes 2 and adds in Bitcoin. Oh, that one I'm promoting my link. I must have been off there. Let's have a look at my listings. Listings, that's another thing as well. You can add 20 listings in your directory and they never run out. It's literally never run out. If you go to the main page, you've got ads directory here. And these are people who have added their things. Just have a look. But you can add 20 different sites, which is quite interesting. See, there's the one, I think that's one of mine. 401 views, 8 clicks. It's 8 clicks, you never know. It's but you can see people, so that directly, it's not really, again, you can get some good ideas, but it's advertising, it's eyes on another place, and for 50 cents. I mean, I'll be honest, I put 15, how much did I put in there? $20, I think. For what it is, it was $20 advertising. That's what I class it as. But by the looks of it, in a week, I should be able to withdraw some money out of there. So it could be a good interest for cross promotion and an income stream. Definitely, if you're hard up for the 50 cents, give us, go to the early birds, put the join. You'll have to join first. And I'm just going to show you referrals. Just make sure I'm going to ask you for the right information. Username. Join and put your username in the thread in the early birds, and then I'll piff you. But if you don't put your username in that thread in the early birds, I mean, if you've got 50 cents, don't bother us there. I can use it for somebody else. But I don't mind. It's ad budget for me. Plus, you can make commissions off your downline as well. But give that one a good look over. It's for, like I said, pennies make pounds, and lots of little streams. I always say that streams make a river. So you've got ads in Bitcoin, banners should be done, but the 125 banners is open. And that was the other thing. I'm going to probably cover it on the Hangout tomorrow, but just in case you don't see it, the upgrade I changed something for the good. So the bronze is $9, silver's 18, gold's 25. Somebody beat me on the auction because that's not mine. But when you buy those packs, you'll get the same value in your traffic exchange balance. So basically, you can buy a $9 traffic exchange pack, get a 30-day. Again, that banner commission is not switched on, but that'll allow you to get more commissions. But you'll get $9 worth of traffic exchange in the same silver $18 and gold $25. So you'll actually get the same value of the pack in traffic balance as well. And you can use that traffic balance to place ads in your traffic exchange. And I've reduced the prices. I did the sums. I covered it on the last Hangout, but I did the sums, and we've reduced the advertising cost as well. We've worked out now roughly what we need. The memberships is going up, so that the more the membership goes up, people hopefully start placing ads. If you want to earn or advertise, you've got all these options, different places to advertise. But look at the prices; you'll be quite impressed. You get some good value advertising out there, and the numbers are going up. But earning wise, the CPA network, again, have a look at that. Might actually do a CPA in here for Easy Bitcoin. Not sure yet. I'll see how it goes in the Facebook room. And the paid the clicks, again, I can only see 14 because a lot of people say or USA or UK, they've got the geolocation option. So, but I know there's, I think about 45, 50 clickable ads in there, depending on where you live. And the advertiser chooses, only show it in the US or only show it in China or India or wherever. So I don't see it. I'm based in Belgium. On this side, on the admin, I see everything on the admin, but I'm just showing you what's going on. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop waffling, but definitely get into those two as fast as you can. I think both of them have got potential, and again, the costs. You could put $4 in there, $5 or $6 in here. Piff a few people, left and right, and get them excited, and definitely, I think it's got potential. All right, have a good one, and I'll see you on the Hangout tomorrow.